I think Ancelotti got this way wrong. You know, if you're... I think Bayern are stuck between where they think they should be and where they actually are. If you're going to go and play an open game against the front three of Mbappe, Cavani, and of course Neymar, then you're kidding yourself, because that's what they did. It was an open game and they get completely outplayed. I think Ancelotti got it completely wrong. Should have tightened things up, kept it tight, forget the Bayern Munich. Just think about how are we going to win this game. He didn't do that, and they got annihilated.
The other thing I would say about Bayern Munich is out of that midfield where you would think it would be a place of strength for them, Arturo Vidal and Joshua Kimmich, and then you have players that have had experiences at this level. Thiago Alcantara with the national team, with Bayern Munich. They got run over by PSG in the midfield. And if you have that, getting run over in the midfield, and then you get run over on the other side of the field because you have the tremendous talent that PSG has, you have no chance.
The hierarchy at Bayern Munich will be looking at that. They'll be looking at the domestic start to the season. They'll be looking at comments made by senior players. I mentioned Lewandowski. Yep. I think there's been issues with Franck, Ribery and maybe Arjen, Robben. Both of those were on the bench. And over the last couple of weeks, we've mentioned Ancelotti. He said, look, he might be gone in the summer. I'm not knee-jerk reaction here, but this is a club that's got a lot higher standards than that.
Yeah.
Right? Now, it's not been great recently, and our colleague Ralf Honigstein has pointed that out, in fairness, on many occasions. But if that continues through onto the domestic season as well, and last week they gave away 2 goals, by the way, after being 2-0 up, then he might not see Christmas. I mean, they might make a decision on this guy and say, look, you know, how's it going? You know, we might bring somebody in and start preparing for a year down the line. Because that, as Stevie said, just wasn't good enough and they got it all wrong.
So there's 2 things, right? We can blame Ancelotti for what happened on the field, because I think he got that totally wrong. But you've got the likes of Karl-Heinz Rummenigge sitting on the sidelines with a smug look on his face. The reason they've got the squad of players they have is because of him and all the other guys beside him. So it's not just Ancelotti. It's Rummenigge and his board as well.
Away from Bayern Munich and what they lacked in this game, PSG are going to be fun to watch, aren't they?
Well, they're going to be more than fun. They could win this. They could win this competition playing like this.
Yeah,
they could. Right. Last year, when they put Bayern, when they looked like they were going to put Barca out, I still didn't convince. I still was not convinced, even if they'd, and they should have seen it out, that they were going to win the competition or be a threat to Real Madrid. But they could be a huge threat and should be to Real Madrid's dominance in the last 2 years of this competition with that front line. Absolutely 100%.
And they better be. With the money that you're spending, you better be in that sort of position. And so right next to Karl-Heinz Rummenigge is the owners for PSG, and well, they look the sort of material that they put out on the field. You see the product and you say, yep, that's right. That's money well spent right there.